What's going on, guys? It's Foxy. I've got a great awesome video tutorial for you guys. In today's video tutorial, we're going to be setting up the MIG Switch, MIG Flash to work on the Switch too, and I'm going to be showing you how to get that all set up and ready to go. Please keep in mind, I'm not responsible if you get your system banned, if you get your cards banned. You need to keep this in mind, just because this is a new console. This is a new firmware that just came out today, so I don't hold any accountabilities. This is up to you. Before we jump into this video guide, I just want to go over some stuff with you. Do not use any shared keys. Make sure you're using your own physical cards to avoid bans. And like I said, I don't take no responsibility if you get your system banned. This is totally up to you. If this system gets banned, I do not care whatsoever. I do not play online. I do not intend to be playing online. I'm going to show you some ways to stay safe, and my recommendation to you, keep this system 100% offline if you don't want to get banned. I'll show you how to protect yourself, how to do the DNS block, and we're going to be updating the Joy-Cons and the dock before we jump into this video tutorial guide. This is up to you. As of right now, I'm on the latest firmware of making this video. I believe it's 20.1.1. We'll check the firmware before we update just the Joy-Cons and just the dock itself. Then I'm going to show you how to keep yourself safe. So please bear this in mind. If you're watching this video later on, let's say a year from now or whatever, this flash cart might get blocked out with firmware. I have no idea if it's going to get blocked out with firmware or not. So let's jump into the guide. I'm going to be blocking some of this stuff out, so please keep this in mind. If you put the MIG Switch or MIG Flash into the system before, make sure you delete the previous title history to try to keep your system safe, as clean as possible. Like I said, there's no guarantee that your system's not going to get banned. So let's jump into the system settings. Before we perform the DNS block, let's go ahead and update our Joy-Cons and our dock. Like I said, it's up to you. This is on you. If you get banned, you get banned. If you don't get banned, you don't get banned. But when I went to go put the MIG switch in there, the cartridge said the card cannot be recognized. But here's the deal: I bought this game brand new, and it wasn't used, so I don't have to take a chance of people sharing keys or or any of that other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to walk through this together. This video guide's going to be a little bit in length. So if you jump around and mess something up, that's totally on you. So before we go into the process, I'll show you the firmware that we're on right now. That's the latest firmware as of today, is 2011. Let's go ahead and get connected to the internet. Also, before we get started, very important, make sure that your flash cart is removed from the system. As you can see, we're connected to the internet, so we're going to go ahead and update the certain stuff I was talking about. So we're going to jump down to controllers and accessories over here. Now we're going to press update controllers. I'll be back when this is done. Update's been complete. I don't have a camera, so I can't do this. And if you click on it, that's what happens. Now what I want you to do is head all the way to the very bottom of the system and go ahead and press dock update. Dock's already up to date, so there's no firmware for the dock. Okay, now that we're back in system, what I want you to do is head all the way down and automatic software updates. I want you to disable that. I'm going to show you how to block the DNS server. Please keep in mind, by you blocking the DNS server, you cannot update anything off their server, like cartridges or dock or any kind of accessories. By you blocking the servers, you're kind of safe when you use the flash card, but not necessarily. My recommendation to you is, if you use the flash card, just disable the whole internet connection. Don't even be connected to the internet, just in case that DNS goes down, something happens, that's your safe bet. So I'll show you how to enable the DNS so you can block the servers. First, click on your internet connection, then go to internet settings. On your network connection, go ahead and press A, and we're going to press change settings. Look for the box that says DNS. Here's the DNS. change this to manual. Click on IPv4. Go ahead and clear out everything. Okay, so there's a number you need to put in. After you put that number in, go ahead and press OK. Then what I want you to do is go ahead and press save. This might work for you, this might not work for you. It all depends on your region. So sometimes these DNS don't work for mine because my internet's always all buggy. So it all depends. Then you press OK. So we make sure we press the save button, then we press OK. Now it's going to automatically connect to it. No, I'm sorry, not yet. Now we're going to go ahead and get connected to the network. After you put that custom DNS in, we have to reconnect to our network. So press go ahead and connect to this network. Don't be alarmed if you see the X, it's supposed to do that. Now it's going to bring up the DNS page automatically. It should. This is actually a web browser, so you can actually go ahead and browse the internet if you desire. Like I said before, if you want to stay 100% safe, just go ahead and delete your internet connection. Now that I showed you how to do that, so I'm just going to exit out of this. Now you're asking me, can I get banned for using this? It's very unlikely that you get banned connecting to a custom DNS server, but you know who they are. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, to each his own. You're taking everything by your. Okay, so I want to go ahead and press X. Now I don't want to bother with this custom DNS because I don't want to be connected to the internet in any way, shape, or form. Sorry, I had a lot of caffeine. I'm a little hyper today, so I seem a little crazy when I'm talking. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to delete this internet connection. I don't want to be connected to the internet anymore. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to delete the internet connection. Press A, then press delete settings. This will delete the internet connection. I am no longer connected to the internet. Now, that's done. Just wanted to show you something. I reconnected to the deleted network. As you can see, I have all the check boxes. That means I'm connected on their server. Now, if you're not sure if you're connected on their server or not, what you can do is you can go back into your internet settings. So you would head over to your connection, you press A, change settings like we did before, and as you can see, it's automatic, and we're now connected to their server. So just be cautious. And if we press manual, our numbers for IPv4 are gone. So just wanted to show that to you. This is the last time I will be connecting the system to the internet. So I'm just going to go ahead and press delete settings. As long as you delete your internet connection, you never have to worry about little Johnny accidentally updating the system or getting connected online. Now I'm going to show you the video guide for getting the MIG switch set up. First things first, we're going to go ahead and back this up. I'll meet you on the desktop. Go ahead and connect your dumper to the computer and go ahead and plug the card in. Okay, then just go ahead and open up this folder, or just copy and paste the whole folder, whatever you desire. So I'm going to go ahead and back that up. I'll be right back. What I want you to do is put your SD card into the computer, and we're going to copy over those files we backed up. If you're coming from the old MIG Switch firmware, what I want you to do is I want you to click on this once, click on that once, and delete this. When I backed up my card, I had 5 files, so I'm using 5 files. If you're borrowing the files, you might have 3 files, or you might have 5 files. Okay, after you delete those 2 files, which I showed you, which is extremely important, go in my description, go ahead and download my repack, extract it here. I've included a note there. If you want to read it, go ahead. So we're just going to put that new firmware on. Very important. We put the new firmware on. Do not copy and paste and override. I need you to manually delete that. Otherwise you will run into a problem, and more than likely it will not work. Okay, I'll meet you back on the system. Go ahead and safely eject your SD card from the PC and put this into the MIG switch, and we'll go onto the system, and we're going to go ahead and update the firmware of the MIG switch card. Before we proceed, make sure you're disconnected from the internet. I repeat, we are disconnected from the internet. You don't want to get banned. Okay? You know, it's inevitable using these products you're going to get banned, but let's try to not get banned. Okay. For extra protection, go ahead and throw it in flight mode. Just press the home button and go to flight mode and enable it. As you can see, I enabled flight mode. Sorry about the bad quality. Okay, so I put the new card in. It was flashing blue. It stayed a solid blue. Then the blue LED light went off. So, I'll be back. This is normal now. So, don't freak out. Just go ahead and press OK. What I want you to do is eject the cartridge and re-inject it. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and try to launch the title. So, go ahead and press A. And if this pops up, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and press Start Software. Now we're loading it up, and we'll see. I heard that the card runs a little slower compared to running it in a in the original OG one. So we'll see what happens. Please bear in mind some of the stuff I have to edit in the video. Now the original card does this. It runs very slow. The original card does a long loading process. So I'll be back when this is loaded. Okay, it loaded up pretty quickly, maybe about like 15-20 seconds. But the original card takes forever to load. That's what I noticed when I bought the card. I'm like, why is this taking so long to load? This is ridiculous. So it might just be that this title is taking a long time for it to load. But my other friend told me that it's working okay, but it's just really long load time. So we'll see. It looks like it's loading okay. You know, it's playing okay. I'm playing it right now. It looks like it's working. This is like a puzzle adventure game. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'll keep you updated if we get any more updates, but it looks like it's working. This is super exciting. This is way cool. So please like and subscribe to the Fox Den. I'll catch you later. Have an awesome day. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And this is awesome. So I'm sure within due time they're going to try to patch this out. My recommendation to you is stay on firmware 20.1.1. This might be a cat and mouse game, but here's the deal. They might not be able to fix this. I don't know. They patched it out, but if we get a new firmware update, it might break this. Then MIG has to come back and play cat and mouse. I don't have another system where I can update the other system to check it, and I don't have any friends that are here locally that have a number 2 system, so I can't test it on theirs. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you later. Have an awesome day. This is really exciting making this video, and I'm glad I was able to share this with you. So I'll see you next time.